Hello, my name is Paula Gonzalez, and I was honored to be featured in the video that you just saw, as well as to have the opportunity to share my story and what WLP has done for me. I was born in Colombia, a beautiful country full of culture and wonderful people. But as beautiful as my country is, its economic and political instability forced my family to immigrate to the United States. When I was 6 years old, my dad was informed that he was granted his visa to come to the US. But the visa for the rest of my family, my mother, my sisters, and I, was denied. Although it was a difficult decision, my father decided to move to the US while the rest of us waited for our visas. What we thought would be 1 year took 5. Throughout those long 5 years, my mother had to become not only my mother, but my father for a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old, and an 8-year-old. My father found life in the United States difficult as well. Despite enjoying a successful career in Colombia, he was heartbroken when he realized that he was only eligible for a minimum wage job in the US. Due to this, he had to take on 2 more jobs, 3 in total, to be able to provide for himself as well as for my sisters and I back in Colombia. After many long years of separation, the day finally came when we thought we would finally meet with my dad again and be the family that we'd been waiting for. Unfortunately, only one visa came, and that was for my younger sister, which she was 7 at the time. With a heart broken, my mom decided to send her off to my dad since we weren't sure when we were getting our visas, and she only had a month to leave the country or else her visa would be voided. My sister left to the United States while we waited and prayed. Thankfully, after 7 months that passed, we received the news that we were getting our visas, and my mother, my oldest sister, and I left Colombia to reunite with my dad and my sister. Once we all arrived, our living conditions were not the best for a family of 5, but we were together finally, so we were happy and no one complained. My sisters and I started school while both of my parents worked 2 jobs so we could afford a better home and a better neighborhood. For the first few months, I was very unhappy because I hardly ever got to see them. They would leave for work when we got home from school in the afternoon, and then they didn't return till in the morning when we woke up to go to school. My older sister became my mom, essentially. However, through dedication and perseverance, after a year, my parents were able to improve their financial situation, and they were able to find jobs that afforded a better schedule for us, and we were able to move to a safer neighborhood. Growing up with little money was difficult, especially in a whole new country with a whole new language. I didn't think I ever felt more out of place than the first day of school. I didn't know the language, I didn't know anyone, and I started in January. It was midway through the school year, so everyone already had made friends. I started to become more introverted and stayed in the background, but at the same time, I was determined to do well in school to honor the hard work that my parents had put up. My focus and determination were fueled by watching day and night how hard my parents were working for my sisters and I. In our contemporary culture, people often say that they're working hard for a car, for a dream vacation, for new clothes. But as for my parents, their answer has always been, we're working hard for our 3 daughters. As I approached high school graduation, I started to worry about the financial burden that coming to college would bring to my parents and I. I even thought that maybe college wasn't an option for me. But soon, I learned that what great scholarship opportunities USF offered, which would allow me to attend college with scholarships provided through donations from people like you all. It was both a surprise and a blessing when I was contacted by WLP and informed that I had been selected to receive a WLP endowment scholarship. As I began my first year with WLP, I only thought I was going to get financial help, and that was pretty much it. But to my surprise, I soon learned that I was being blessed with not only financial help, but a community full of wonderful women who would soon inspire me to do things beyond my limit. WLP has slowly become part of the cornerstone of my growth here in USF. Without them, I wouldn't be standing where I am right now. Thanks to my parents, WLP, and a little prayer, and a lot of hard work, I am pleased to stand before you all as a USF Honors College student pursuing a dual degree in biomedical science and public health. And the best part, with the future goal of becoming the first person in my family to be a physician. That's coming soon. This organization has provided so many opportunities for me, like networking with wonderful community leaders, which I hated at first, learning how to professionally dress, but most importantly for me personally, believing in myself enough to have the confidence to stand in front of you all today. If anyone would have asked me to stand in front of 900 plus people during my freshman year of college, I would have humbly said thank you, but no. But this year, when WLP asked me to speak on behalf of my 61 fellow scholarship recipients, I felt empowered and I had to say yes. Through this wonderful woman, I've learned to become confident and that stepping out of my comfort zone is necessary to grow as a person and to impact my community. WLP has taught me that while being quiet and comfortable with staying in the background, it's okay. I am capable of becoming a confident person and a role model for those that come after me. Although one day I'll be able to impact our world as Dr. Paula Gonzalez, I don't need an MD to impact others because my current voice matters. I would like to ask all the WLP members who are here today, both individual and corporate, to stand, and please remain standing for me. I am your WLP scholar, and I would like to say thank you. I want to say thank you to every single one of you for your genuine support, your wonderful and humble careness to just continue to provide and give us everything that you have, because I know the WLP donors don't just give us financial support, but you guys give us your heart, and you want us to succeed. So thank you. Today, I pledge to support the WLP and hope that each of you will join me by completing the pledge card provided by your table captain. Looks like this. I can assure you that no matter the amount, my contribution and yours will make a difference to someone like me or to someone who maybe had a more difficult situation than myself. But I promise it matters. Thank you for your support from the bottom of my heart, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your evening.